do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Dishes it to Brooks. With the shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Brooks has got 6. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Right side Jennings. Pass to Chandler. Fires from deep. Bargnani grabs the board. Here's Stuckey. Kicks it out to Jennings. Chandler outside. Chandler with another miss. New York trailing. 3 on 3. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Detroit's head coach and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said that they will be focusing a lot of their defensive effort into slowing down Carmelo Anthony. I asked him for specifics, and he said, Melo is such a dynamic player, there really isn't any single thing we'll do that will be the answer. Instead, we're just going to throw everything we have at him and see how he handles it. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Matthews. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Jennings.
Obvious foul. Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Both free throws good from Matthews. Pistons trail by 3. Stuckey outside. In low to Monroe. Matthews with the steal. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brooks for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Jennings with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Jennings kicks to Monroe. Baseline jumper, and he gets the bucket. Monroe's got his first 2 points of the night.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Marshall passes to Brooks. Stuckey against Matthews. Back to Brooks. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. New York, no good that time either. Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Stuckey drives inside. Kicks it out to Jennings. There's the feed to Monroe. The turnaround jumper, and he gets the bucket.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
And a different look here for the Brooks. Johnson, he's checked in for Monroe. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wilson Chandler. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Now here's Brooks. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Fires the 3. Good. Brooks has got 9. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Drummond dishes to Johnson. Shot's good.
Wesley Johnson.
55 seconds left in the first. Larkin kicks to Brooks. Jackson comes over with the double. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Now here's Jackson. There's the dish to Meeks. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. And there's the rejection. And they're able to recover. They get it back.
That was a good rebound right there, but They haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. So important to battle on the boards.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Expanding his range. Jackson can't get that one to fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Knicks lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Tune in for a scary night of basketball. Halloween in the NBA. John Wall and the Washington Wizards take on Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Stuckey comes in for Caldwell Pope. Brooks checked in for Meeks. And it's Jennings in for Reggie Jackson. And New York, looking at who they've got. Brooks, he's in at the 4 spot. Kendall Marshall out there with Matthews. Then it's Anthony. And it's Bargnani in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Brooks. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here's Jennings. That's blocked. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey guys, black hole in their last game against the Bucks put on a show. He ended with 19 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. If his play in the first game of the season is any indicator to the kind of year he's going to have, all you can say is look out, league. Guys?
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
Well, that never seems to be a problem for him, but you're right, Kevin. He has to be feeling at the top of his game right now.
Well, when you play well, it feeds confidence. And when you've prepared to play well and it works out that way, it does add another level of confidence to your next game.
Brooks, the pass to Jennings. The jump hook. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Monroe.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Marshall dishes to Brooks. Pulls from the top of the key. Good on the shot. Brooks has got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
The drive by Jennings, rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Feeds it to Brooks. Lets it fly. Brooks can't get that one to fall.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
Brooks kicks to Monroe. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. That's 12 points for Greg Monroe.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Brooks from outside. And the shot is good.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Monroe, the pass to Chandler. Chandler right side. Stuckey kicks to Jennings. And Not going to go. That'll do it for the first half. Knicks out.
Okay, that was some strong work in the first half. Let's talk about what we got.
And now the third quarter get going.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Brooks. He has 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Monroe and Drummond there inside. Rodney Stuckey out there with Jennings. And it's Chandler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Jennings. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 6 to shoot. Monroe, he drains the turnaround jump shot. Monroe's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Detroit. New York leading by 6. Marshall dishes to Brooks. Pulls from the top of the key. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Stuckey with it. Matthews covering. Chandler the pass to Monroe. There's the bucket. Good. Monroe's got 16 points.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
And Marshall kicks to Anthony. Brooks against Chandler from about 19 feet. And he gets it to go. 16 points for Brooks. Pistons trail by 6. Jennings kicks to Chandler. On the wing, Stuckey. Back to Chandler. He dishes it to Jennings. Low block shot on the way. And the rejection by Brooks. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Johnson, he's checked in for Detroit. Jackson comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And then for New York, Hill comes in for Bargnani. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Kendall Marshall.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Now here's Anthony. 6 points for him. And the basket by Hill.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Here's Jennings. 6-point game. Here's Monroe. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got assist number 5 here tonight. Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Larkin kicks to Brooks. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Anthony dishes to Brooks. Johnson over to help. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooks can't get that one to fall.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
And Craig Monroe with the slam. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a
Come on.
blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well,
shaking his head.
You know what,
Oh, he's
Kevin?
disgusted.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Here's Jennings. After the made shot from Carmelo Anthony, Jennings passes to Monroe. And he gets it to go. Monroe's got 22.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage.
Guys, on all missed shots, we have to rebound first, and then we have to run. Fill the lane, sprint the floor, and let's...
A different look here for Detroit. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Monroe. And it's Jody Meeks in for Brandon Jennings. And the Knicks making a change here. Now here's Jackson. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. He feeds it to Monroe. Lets it go from 14. And the bank shot is good. Monroe's got 12 now in this quarter.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block. Here is Jeffries.
And here's Brooks from outside. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Just when it looked like the third quarter was over, they go and do that. They pin 3 more points on the lead in the cruelest of fashions.
And that's going to do it.